Coming up in the 300th edition of Wildcat Weekly, old opens, the history of the show, and past broadcast journalism students.
Hello, welcome to the 300th edition of Wildcat Weekly.
You just watched our open, arguably the best in history.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
But we'll let you decide.
First 6 or 7 years or so, it was pretty much the same song, and then we would change the video just a little bit. And then only within the last 3 years has it really been different every single year. And that's because we've turned it over to the students to create. The third-year students, it's one of their tasks at the beginning of the year is to create a new open. They search, they find the music, they have to find all the video for it, and then they're the ones that edit it together. So it truly is a student-produced open.
So much has changed over the past 12 years, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Brooke Spinell.
As you can see, the show's come a long way.
Yeah, you guys remember when we only had like 10 computers? I wonder what else has changed.
I think the 300th show is pretty significant because for a high school program, a lot of things don't last 12 years, and it's taken us that long to get to the 300th show. So I think it's a neat milestone, the fact that we've been able to sustain Wildcat Weekly for 12 years, for 300 shows, and it's just become it's become a staple here at Neuqua.
Everybody knows what Wildcat Weekly is, but not many know how it started exactly.
Wildcat Weekly has changed so much since it first started in the fall of 2001. If anything, not only have the people changed, but the technology itself and what we're able to do and what we're able to cover has changed. We used to edit the show on VHS tape. Then we had just one computer that the entire class would use. Now we have a room full of computers and so many cameras that the students can use, and they can tape stories even on their phones too if they want to. So the technology has really changed, and the length of the show itself has also changed, and what kinds of stories we're able to cover because of time and that.
As technology advanced over the years, the media department was able to focus more on the class of Wildcat Weekly itself.
When Wildcat Weekly first started in 2001, it was produced by a class of television students, but there wasn't a class solely devoted to Wildcat Weekly. The students worked on Wildcat Weekly while they worked on other projects such as music videos, documentaries, and the such. It wasn't until maybe about the 2005-2006 school year where we had enough students interested in it that it became its own class.
This show has become a signature part of Neuqua Valley. We're so proud of representing this 300th landmark, knowing that there's so much more to come. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Hannah Hazen, along with Jetta Hansen.
What's your guys' favorite class?
Wildcat Weekly.
Wildcat Weekly.
AP Calc.
Obviously it's Wildcat Weekly, but why? What's up, I'm Jake, and I love Wildcat Weekly because...
I love everyone in it, the teachers are great, and it's my passion in life.
Because I love Mr. Macchia.
I actually didn't mean to be in this class, I meant to be in production.
I heard it was like a really fun class, man. I got to meet this kid, so hey, smile at the camera.
Because we get cool shirts.
I'm not even in the class.
Why are you texting in class?
Because I'm doing my host intro.
I get to see G every day.
I don't know how people do this. I can't do this.
To be with Macchia.
This is a horrible question when you really think about it.
I like doing media stuff because I thought it was an awesome class.
Because I want to make a career out of it.
And I love cameras.
Because I want to be famous.
Because I wanted to be on TV.
I didn't have a choice. I was forced into it.
To work with wonderful students like you, Mr. Lonkar.
Because then I can't be on catwalking.
I guess it's better than taking a science class.
I chose to do Wildcat Weekly because I love my ridiculous classmates. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jake Lonkar.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm going to miss this class so much next year.
I don't know what I'm going to do without media.
Aww.
Who says you have to be done with media? Plenty of past Wildcat Weekly students have kept doing media in their future.
This week, I sat down with 3 of Wildcat Weekly's alumni, Erica Zucco, Jeff Wagner, and Kevin Jeans. First, I sat down with Erica, who told us how Wildcat Weekly helped her prepare for what she wanted to do with her future.
Wildcat Weekly was the perfect opportunity to explore what I wanted to do in the future. I had the chance to produce news, I had the chance to report news, and then when I graduated from college, my first job was in producing, and then my second job was in reporting. So Wildcat Weekly was my first taste of all of that. I learned what I loved, I learned what I didn't love, and I really felt like I had a head start going into school, and even after I graduated.
Next, I sat down with Jeff Wagner, who has some advice on what you should do if you want to pursue a career in journalism.
So many high schools are not as lucky to have the equipment and the professors, the teachers that you have already. It gives you such a head start in just basic knowledge before you enter college. I mean, you guys have Final Cut Pro all over the place. I mean, some colleges don't even have that. And you guys are already editing on software that's used by professionals. Some news stations use Final Cut Pro. So my advice would be to get started as early as possible, and especially if you go to NEPA, take advantage of that chance while you're there, because it'll just give you such a head start before going to college.
Last, I sat down with Kevin Jeans, who reminds us what his favorite part of being in Wildcat Weekly was here at NEQA.
What do I miss most? I would say I like what Ms. Trout did with us, and I feel like we had a lot of freedom. We had guidelines of what projects to do, but you could use your own creativity of how you wanted to do it, and there's a lot of freedom to explore a lot of different options in TV and production and news and editing, and it gives you that opportunity to do whatever you want to do. So Wildcat Weekly isn't just if you want to go into TV news, if you want to be a reporter, if you want to be a meteorologist. It just gives you that basic background where you can go into documentaries, you can direct, you can produce, you can write, and there's just a wide variety of options that I think Wildcat Weekly gives you.
If they can succeed, so can you. If you want to be a reporter, follow your dreams. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tansy Cook.
Now that you mentioned it, I think I'm ready for college.
Yeah, but I'm really going to miss going around filming everyone.
You guys might miss them, but they're not going to miss you.
Hey, do you want to be on Wildcat Weekly?
No. Want to know why? Because it's my birthday.
You're already on camera, dude. No, thanks.
You don't dance?
Wait, no. No.
You can dance. That's all we need to do.
I would, but I gotta run.
I'm going to Wildcat Weekly.
Trying to get my locker open, to be honest. So, I'm just trying to get my check. Is there a problem?
No, I don't.
You gotta dance. Like Wildcat Weekly?
Oh, no, thanks.
Why not?
Okay.
Why? No. Ah, keep hiding.
Nope. Not gonna do it. Nope. Nope.
I don't know.
Wait.
Why?
Cause
Why?
I'm busy.
Thanks for making our job so fun. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Mallory Evans.
300.
Thank you for watching.
Have an amazing weekend.
And for Wildcat Weekly,
We're Group X!
I didn't. What?